Good evening. Welcome to the March Percussion Concert with band accompaniment. Actually, it's a pleasure to be able to perform these groups for an audience. We don't always get to do that. For many years, we played district or we played state, and that was about it. So, our first piece is called Caprice Diabolique. Very interesting piece written by a composer from Missouri, Jared Spears. Actually lives in Chesterfield. Complicated piece, difficult piece, and I hope you enjoy Caprice Diabolique. At the District Music Festival, and I'd like to give them their certificate at this time. Megan Dickler. Drake Cardino. Ryan Johnson. Taylor Weaver. Amanda Rupert. Hannah Sterling. And Cassidy Lowe. And just a note about that piece, actually 3 of the performers, 2 were clarinet players and 1 is a bassoon player, so that asked to be in ensembles, which is a really cool thing. Next up is Shared Space. Extremely difficult piece. It is written for 7 players, but at one point, 5 of them are on one instrument. They play on the front side and the back side of both the vibe and the marimba. So, complicated piece, and I hope you enjoy Shared Space. That was also quite a challenge. They also received a 1 rating in district, and I'd like to present them with their certificates. Mackenzie Cook, Megan Baker, Jonah Haggerty, Brian Johnson, Carson Cunningham, Grayson Pratt, and Ben Sherwood. Next selection is a piece called Rainbows by Alice Gomez, and a couple of the seniors, Emily and Caleb, came and said they wanted to do a duet. And of course we cannot do duets at district, so it has to be at least a trio. So we found this quartet, and we added Mackenzie and Sienna, and we're playing this piece called Rainbows. Again, extremely difficult piece. It's in 3 movements, and it is Noah. It's a story of Noah and the flood. So, and you'll hear the voice of God throughout, before each movement. So, that's me, by the way. Okay. Rainbows, movement 1, raindrops. I will send rain on the earth for 40 days and 40 nights, and I will wipe from the face of the earth every living creature I have made. The flood. The waters flooded the earth for 150 days. Rainbows. Whenever the rainbow appears in the clouds, be reminded that the waters will never again become a flood to destroy all life. This group also got a 1 rating at district. Caleb Aaron. Caleb Dallas. Caleb Cook. Renee Weaver. finish setting up, I'll talk just a little bit more. This is our middle school group setting up, which is really awesome that they're doing percussion ensembles. Just a note, in Missouri, all solos and ensembles are graded on a list. You can only perform music that's on the graded music list, and they're rated either A, B, or C, A being the hardest, C being the easiest pieces. All four pieces that the high school ensembles are doing, those are all grade A pieces, upper level pieces. This piece, Mosaics by Jared Spears, is actually a grade B piece, which honestly most high schools in the area would be happy to be able to play this piece. So really proud and can't wait to get these guys up to the high school. Okay? Okay, this is Mosaics by Jared Spears.
We're starting at the beginning, and we're going to the end. Here we go.
While we're setting up for our last piece, I would like to recognize a couple other people. We had two students do mallet solos, 4 mallet marimba solos. Sienna Cloudis, who got a silver rating on hers. Congratulations. And we had Jonah Haggerty that got a gold rating, a 1 rating, and we take it to the state. Congratulations. This last ensemble we're playing is called Black Racer. We played this 4 years ago for the first time, and it was the hardest thing we'd ever played. This year we pulled it out, and I think they read it the first day we played it, and it's just gotten better ever since. And it's a really fun piece, and I think you'll enjoy it as soon as we get set up. This is Black Racer. Mississippi head of the state, Caleb Aaron. John Henry. Tyson McClanahan. Jason Pratt. Thank you. We're taking a few minutes to set up the concert band.
Hello. I'm Mrs. Porter, and behind me is the concert band. And we're just going to start right off the bat with a song called Dance Bohemian by Randall Stewart. So we're going to take this time to recognize some people who received awards. Like with the percussion ensembles, we have a lot of people go to districts and get one, and we're super proud of it. And also, we had stuff at the beginning of the year that we're going to recognize. So when I call your name, please stand. This one is not behind. So, band managers first, go ahead and stand. Caroline Reeves and Elizabeth Yeager. So just so you know, the band managers are kind of the drum majors of inside bands. They help us do all that extra stuff, make copies, and help everybody get their stuff ready. So they're a very important part of the band. Okay, I'm just gonna go on. I'm gonna try and remember. So, Max, where you at?
Hold on.
I've got an old one.
What the heck?
It doesn't say anything. It doesn't say anything. So, how about this? All conference bands stand, and I'll call your name. If you were an all conference band, go ahead and stand. Thank you. Elizabeth Yeager, Caleb Doherty, and Ryan Johnson. Okay, this one has all the squiggles on it, so now I know what to say. So if you were an all-district band, when I call your name, please stand. Elizabeth Yeager, Ryan Johnson, okay, Elizabeth's going to be really embarrassed by the end of this. If you made all-state band, please stand. Annie, you were in conference band and you didn't stand. Clap for Annie. They forgot about their life first semester. Well, that wasn't even first semester, it was just a couple months ago. Also, Caroline, you didn't stand. Stand up. Thank God they were going to get away with it because I didn't have all the markings on there. All right, now if you received a 1 at District Solo and Ensemble, was just this past weekend, please stand. So I will go ahead and announce their names because that is a great achievement. So Caroline Reeves took a clarinet solo, they got a 1. Elizabeth Yeager was in a clarinet solo and also a clarinet trio that received a 1. And Caleb and Jacob were in a brass quintet. They got a 1. And you've already heard a lot of stuff about the percussionists, so you know which ones are awesome, which is all of you. So. Yeah. Okay, now that we got all of that out of the way, we'll do some stuff we're good at, which is playing music. So I hope you enjoy this next piece with each sunset. Okay, so this band has been blessed with 4 good euphonium players, and 3 good trombone players, and 4 good tuba players, which I don't know if you know, but is a lot. Okay, so we couldn't possibly go without playing this next tune, which is called Them Basses. Give us just a second to reset for symphonic band, and we'll hear a few more.
Howdy. All right. Yes. Before we get started, I do want to make sure that you know that our first piece is called Longford Legend. It is a 3-movement work And as is performance practice in multiple movement works, please hold your applause until after the third movement. But however, at this time, please welcome to the stage the Farmington High School Symphonic Band. every time I told another band director that we were playing that piece, their response was always, it's a cool piece. It's hard. It's a lot of demand on every part, which is something that as a tuba player I like to take into consideration. I don't just want to sit back there and play oompa the whole time. We also have some student accolades. I'd like to read and recognize our students for their accomplishments that we've had since we went inside in October and November. And so the first thing was back in November, the all-district band. When I call your name, please stand, and please hold applause until the end. Brady McFall, Aiden Halter, Mandy Ropers, Elizabeth Yeager, Kenzie Drennan, Aiden Moriarty, Eli Sullivan, Zach Gallagher, Caleb Arendt, and Emily Reaver. Please give them a round of applause. Two students selected as honorable mention in the All-State Band, which means they were in the top 1% of all students on their instrument in the entire state, and that was Mandy Ropers and Elizabeth Yeager. In January, we went to North County and participated in the MAAA All-Conference Honor Band, and the students who participated in that, again, stand when I call your name. Brady McFall, Aiden Halter, Mandy Ropers, Elizabeth Yeager, Linnea Smith, Kenzie Drennan, Annie McFall, Gavin Eden, Caleb Doherty, Aiden Moriarty, Eli Sullivan, Matthew Diedeker, Zane Boren, Zach Gallagher, Parker Rawson, Caleb Arendt, Grayson Pratt, and Emily Reaver. Students received a 1 rating in either a solo or an ensemble at All District Solo and Ensemble this past Saturday. These students are Mandy Ropers, Elizabeth Yeager, Kenzie Drennan, Gavin Eden, bless you, Brady McFall, Charlie Warren, Caleb Doherty, Isaiah Boyer, Aiden Moriarty, Eli Sullivan, Matthew Diedeker, Zach Gallagher, Jacob Diedeker, Caleb Arendt, Grayson Pratt, Mackenzie Cook, Emily Reaver, Jonah Haggerty, and Hannah Sertle. Please give it up. Mrs. Porter said, the indoor band drum majors, we call them band managers. They do everything that the drum majors do except the conducting portion, which is notably probably a lot less stressful. Although when I point to them and say, oh my gosh, I need French horn part 2 on this tune right now, ready to go, and then they're able to get that. It allows the class to still run, and they have a great chance to help out the band, help the rest of the class still run while they're solving that fire or whatever that problem is. And our band managers for this are Pam Marler and Eli Sullivan. You can't have a march concert without playing Something Irish, and Longford Legend was a little Irish, and so is Irish Tune from Connie Gary by Percy Granger. the back of your program, I'd like to highlight a few events really quickly. There's a whole bunch of stuff coming up through Country Days. And at our April 25th concert, I will have more dates after that for band camp and stuff, which they are already on the band website if you'd like those. On April 5th, we're selling some of our older concert apparel that we used to have with tuxedos and dresses and stuff. We're selling everything for $5 a piece. And that is after school on April 5th up until our 7 o'clock band booster meeting. So if you need some concert black, that's another chance to get some more stuff there. April 8th, Concert and Symphonic Band are performing at the Moms Missouri Music Education Symposium, which is just kind of like a band festival where we go and we get a clinic, just like you would normally expect to have. It's free to attend, and it is at Jefferson R7 High School in Festus. And I will have some more information about exact times and things coming up very soon, because I do have the itinerary. I just had to get past this before I got that out. April 25th is our next concert coming up. On May 16th, the Chicago trip meeting. It used to be at 6 o'clock, but then Baccalaureate, I believe, has been scheduled for that day at 7. So I wanted to have the least amount of conflict with Baccalaureate as possible, so I changed it to 5:30. And then May 22nd is graduation. That is on a Sunday, and it's in the afternoon. Concert band and symphonic band perform at that as part of their final exam grade. And so if you're going to be out of town or you need some kind of an exception, please have you or your student talk to me, and we'll figure that out. But it is awesome that the band gets to be a big part of really all the events that happen in the school, whether it's the drumline tuba cadencing through the halls for the state send-offs, or the band and choir getting to perform at graduation. It's awesome that the band is such a good cornerstone of the school in that regard. And so it is important that we have all freshmen through juniors, obviously not seniors that day, to perform in that band. We play the usual pomp and circumstance, national anthem, armed forces salute, stars and stripes forever. So that is on a Sunday. That is May 22nd. So make sure that all those dates are in your calendar. This last tune that we're going to play is an interesting tune. It's called Alligator Alley. And like all good band music, it features the bassoon and percussion sections. And they are excited when I pass this out. We were supposed to do this in the spring of 2020. We didn't. But this tune has an interesting story to it. Michael Doherty lives in Florida, and maybe at the time. And he saw on the news that they were going to build a highway that went straight through a certain Everglades park in Florida. And so he made up this story about how the alligators, the bassoons, are living their best life, just doing alligator things. And then the construction workers, which is most of the rest of the band, comes through and tries to build a highway through their swamp. And then there's the imagery of the alligators eating the construction workers. And then by the end, the song ends with just the alligators, which leads you to believe that there was no highway built through their home, which is awesome. So anyway, this is Alligator Alley. Hopefully you can imagine the story as you hear the piece.